The Samsung Galaxy S26 launch date has leaked, and it's not fantastic news. The S26 series has been a prominent topic in the rumor mill over the past few months, with an increasing number of leaks surfacing recently. One such leak indicated that the smartphone portfolio might miss its scheduled launch date. We now have further information regarding the extent of this delay. According to sources cited by the South Korean Daily Money today, Samsung is set to hold its Unpacked event for the Galaxy S26 debut on February 25th in San Francisco. This report comes from Jukin on X, so February launch for this early year flagship series is not unprecedented, as the Galaxy S23 series was unveiled in February 2023 and the Galaxy S22 in February 2022. However, this will mark the first instance since the Galaxy S9 in 2018 that Samsung introduces its flagship series in late February, coincidentally on the same date, assuming this information is accurate. Initially, it was believed that Samsung would rebrand the based S26 to the Galaxy S26 Pro, while the Plus model would adopt the Edge suffix. However, we have since learned that Samsung is abandoning these plans and will maintain the naming structure, resulting in the launch of the S26, Galaxy S26 Plus, and Ultra models. The delayed launch date should not come as a surprise. The report from Money Today reiterates that this product lineup adjustment has prompted Samsung to postpone the launch of its new flagship devices. Additionally, the S26 Edge will not be announced during the event, according to with the slim smartphone potentially debuting at a later date as previously indicated. This scenario closely resembles what transpired earlier this year when Samsung launched the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra in January, while the S25 Edge followed later in May. Notably, Samsung briefly hinted at the compact flagship during the January event. Moreover, we learned last month that Samsung may bundle the Exynos 2600 chipset with the S26 series, particularly for the Ultra model. Early benchmark results for the 2nm SoC have been promising, although we are still some way from assessing its performance in everyday use. In recent developments, Samsung highlighted the enhanced cameras and AI capabilities of the upcoming flagship series during an earnings call earlier this week. These improvements, alongside the reportedly robust Exynos 2600 SoC, could create a compelling combination, despite the fact that Samsung's in-house chips have faced challenges in the past. While the series is one of the most anticipated launches from Samsung, reports suggest that the company may defer its usual January release schedule. A new report indicates that the S26 series is now set to launch on February 25th, 2026, marking a later but potentially more powerful debut. The S26 Ultra is shaping up to be Samsung's most advanced flagship to date, with reports indicating a 6.9-inch Quad HD OLED display built on the latest M14 panel. A notable feature is said to be an AI-powered privacy screen that may limit viewing angles, marking a first for Samsung phones. Additionally, the Ultra variant is rumored to boast an enhanced quad camera configuration, led by a refreshed 200 megapixels primary sensor, a new ultra-wide lens, and a 50 megapixels telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom. The fourth lens is expected to vary between a 12 megapixels and a 50 megapixels 3x telephoto shooter. The standard Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus models are not expected to fall behind, as both are reportedly receiving camera upgrades as well. They are anticipated to feature a triple rear camera setup, which includes a 50 megapixels primary sensor, a 50 megapixels ultra-wide lens, and a 12 megapixels 3x telephoto camera, indicating a significant enhancement in imaging capabilities for the non-ultra variants. Display sizes may differ, with the S26 likely offering a 6.3-inch screen and the S26 Plus featuring a 6.7-inch panel, both of which are expected to be brighter, more efficient, and higher in contrast compared to their predecessors. Performance is likely to be powered by either the Exynos 2600 or Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, depending on the region, adhering to Samsung's split chip strategy. Yes, battery life also appears set for an improvement, with the S26 Ultra expected to feature a 5,400 mAh cell, the S26 Plus a 4,900 mAh battery, and the S26 a 4,300 mAh unit. The Ultra will also retain S Pen support, reinforcing its position as the productivity-focused model in the range. Overall, the Galaxy S26 series is poised to represent significant advancements in camera technology, artificial intelligence, display innovation, and battery efficiency. In addition, a recent leaked image has surfaced showing what appear to be dummy units of the S26 Ultra, including one in a rather familiar hue. The image, uploaded by Reddit or Direct till 2680, displays three Galaxy S26 Ultra dummy units in various colors. The silver and gold options seem rather standard, but the focal point is the striking orange color. At first glance, it is hard to ignore how closely this hue resembles the iPhone 17 Pro's cosmic orange variant. There is an old cliché that every remarkable invention will attract imitators, which often holds true in the realm of smartphones. However, the reception of this color has not been overwhelmingly positive. For example, one user with the handle Los Platanos remarked, "That color has to be a joke." Another user, typical weirdo SOS, noted, "Almost every huge phone company is trying to be like Apple, originality is dead." While I can understand why some individuals may be critical of this color choice, I find myself taking the opposite stance. I genuinely appreciate this color option, and it would certainly influence my decision to purchase a Galaxy S26 Ultra if it proves to be accurate. Phones could benefit from more vibrant alternatives. I find many current phone color options quite uninspiring. Some of my favorite phones in terms of design were from the iPhone 5C family, which offered a range of bright, engaging colors such as yellow and bright green. They made a statement and allowed the phones to stand out. In contrast, many contemporary devices seem to favor more subdued options. Here's the thing, I find a lot of phone color options incredibly uninteresting to look at anymore. Some of my favorite phones in terms of style were the iPhone 5C family that came in a selection of bright, intriguing colors, including yellow and bright green. They created a statement while also letting the phones truly stand out. Meanwhile, current phones all appear to go for the more subdued alternatives, mainly either a basic silver, gold, or black. That isn't to say there aren't some more fascinating options out there. The Galaxy S22 Ultra had quite a cool green hue, for instance. However, the iPhone 17 Pro's cosmic orange color really struck me as being distinct from what we've seen previously, and it's something I'd like to see more of. Having brighter alternatives helps to make the phone feel more personal and doesn't require you to buy a case to show off your phone. Let's be honest, possessing a phone is largely a matter of need, but we also want to show them off a little bit. However, because the solutions provided have gotten a little stale, we've been forced to rely on cases to do this. There's more to brighter colors than just looking beautiful, though. For one thing, they're a lot simpler to find, which is especially beneficial if you're like me and tend to forget where you left your phone. What does that mean? Although the newest information suggests that the new flags could bring something special, notably support for the latest standard Bluetooth. On websites, Bluetooth and new chip from Samsung, called the Exynos S6568, has surfaced at the SIG. The description indicates that the chip enables Bluetooth 6.1 and Wi-Fi connections and is designed to be used in conjunction with an Exynos application processor, such as the Exynos 2600. Bluetooth 6.1, launched this May 2025, is the latest Bluetooth wireless technology standard. It promises enhanced security, higher energy economy, and hence longer battery life, and more consistent connection compared to Bluetooth 6.0. Currently, no smartphones on the market support this standard, therefore, phones in the Galaxy S26 series could be among the first to provide support for it. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a hype for support and subscribe to ZaidiEsTech for more exciting tech news and updates. This is Zaidi signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and peace out.